Good morning, X Collector. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Any lurkers? Hope you're doing well as too. Hope you're doing well as well. That just sounds awkward, but the other way sounds even worse. I'm still tired. I was up late last night. You're probably already aware of that, though. All right, so more controller. Okay. More Fatal Frame. Mountain Dew, oh yes. I definitely am a fan of Mountain Dew. Okay, so let's see. 23% of the episodes are done, so I'm like barely a quarter of the way through this. You're good? Good deal. Man, this is a longer game than I realized. Get some playtime out of this thing. From the writings he found at Ichiru Manor. Ren, for some reason my brain wanted to interpret that as two R's. Learns of a folklorist who lived on Mount Hikami. Ren sets out to the unfathomable forest to see if the rumors of a disappearing house are true. I don't think I need any of these. Psychic lens. Allows you to experience spiritual phenomena. I wish I could have that happen in real life, but in the game, I think I'm getting my fill. Alright. Plus, I want to upgrade the camera some more. So I'm going to hang on to some points. In the course of their investigation, Ren and Rui learn of Keiichi Watarai, a folklorist who settled on Mount Hikami. His writings are certain to be a treasure trove of information about the mountain and its peculiar folklore. Ren and Rui happen across a videotape that may just indicate the way to Watari's residence. So it's not all pictures and film. There's a little bit of video in this game. Attempted suicide. Remain appeared on both occasions. Black box you found. Okay, trapped in. There it is. VHS. I dig it. Okay, to be fair, for those who might not have ever seen VHS, it usually in real life would look better than this.
Anyone in? I'm going in.
It does look like a creepy old building.
Doesn't look like anyone's lived here for a while.
You grew up with them, so yeah, you know that they typically aren't quite this low quality. I feel like they kind of misrepresented it.
Phone. Oh. Let's just move on, shall we?
used to use rotary dial phones once in a while, too.
A box.
They were getting a little old at the time, but they were still around.
I'm going to go upstairs. I'm on the second floor now.
Same again, yeah.
You're here. Huh? Oh. I think I heard something. Wow. That's a lot of bugs. Huh. Nope. Can't understand a word.
I wouldn't be able to either. And don't read Japanese at all. Kind of surprised that she doesn't, though. Is she a tourist? What? No. Thought everyone in the game would be Japanese.
Is there a third floor?
Hey, Dirk, how are you?
The ladder. Looks like it's the attic.
Feeling fine? All right, good deal. Commentary on the video. 8 pages. About what happened on the bound. Hidden. The entire house was swallowed up by the mist. It's no longer them weird spider things in the mist, it's a whole house. Hey, Nitro, how you doing? Dirk, I'm actually kind of enjoying the game. Maybe it's just because it's different in a way that somehow kind of appeals to me. The combat is, with the camera and you're rotating it, that's kind of interesting to me. I ended up having, I think it was the longest stream so far last night. It was 10 and a half hours. I don't think I've gone quite that long ever, so that I was just kind of enjoying the game. I got into it. We had some people stop in and chatting. I dig that, and people are chatting with each other and talking with me a little bit. That's cool. So yeah, I kept going. It was just a good time. It's a damn good time because of chat, not because of me in the game. Because guys like you guys, that's what makes my streams cool. That's what makes it enjoyable, I think. Response. Glad you guys are all here. Glad to see you guys again. The video you were looking for is no longer in print. Wait, what? What did I miss? Into a video tab left behind by someone who stumbled across the house. Video is apparently famous in occult circles. Okay, so that kind of doesn't really read like the video they're talking about was produced. In my day, we didn't have fancy chat to encourage us. We had a room full of people spurring us on. There were people in the room when you played video games? I was always by myself. Or I had a parent telling me to stop it and start homework. reproduce. Right. Tip was found on a river. Nakami. It is unknown who filmed it. First a copy of it was confiscated by the police. It's the second time I see references to the police getting involved in ghost and paranormal stuff here. Sometimes there was. Especially since everyone contributes and makes it a good chat. Or even a house's location. Hence the disappearing house. I advise you not to look into this on your own. Oh, now that entering the unfathomable forest, the abominable forest, is prohibited. I advise you not to look on this on your own. That sounds like CYA. You could keep the pink. You can be whatever color you want, man. This is a free country. It's a free chat. For the most part. I mean, obviously, there's got to be some rules. But name color, you can change it every message if you want. Let me see what seems to be a cave, but it's hard to make anything out. Book scene in the house. It is likely it really is the house of that guy. There it is.
Ren speaking.
Ren. Kazuya. I've been trying to get in touch with you. I was worried.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 of them, I think, we played in this one.
Listen, about what I said to you.
Do we recognize where he is?
I'm getting married. What?
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
That's... wow.
Congratulations. And who's the lucky bride?
Anyone I know.
Ever since I saw her picture.
Will you die?
That's not water. That is 100% absolutely phlegm. That is not how water moves on a flat surface. These are really good and adds to it. Yeah, they're not bad. I don't know. I'm not a very good critic on those sorts of things, I guess. Hey, Famine, how you doing? Last time I seen you, you were starting to make your coffee. How'd that turn out? Good cup of joe? Okay, these arrows are sometimes real not helpful. Okay. Been a slow day, slow Sunday as usual. Okay. I kind of feel like the Sunday is, if you only have one day that's slow, it should be Sunday. That's just me. But I hope that's slow good. I wonder if it's okay to read this. Let me guess, we're going to read it. Koji is mentioned playing in an old house. And at a shrine on the mountain, some kind of festival he went to. That wasn't a festival, that was a ceremony. As much. But he has told me I remember clearly. Tries don't look at me in his sleep. That sounds like a sign of trauma. Zukata in the eye sometimes. Doesn't have that issue with me, though. The moment he's dreaming about really that frightening. Girls are scary. Let's find out some more about that post-mortem photograph. So good, yeah. Playing Mandragora.
He was helping you look for post-mortem photographs, wasn't he? He went missing. I'm just glad to know he's still alive.
Got some leftovers from yesterday, so I don't have to cook. Oh, good deal. Mandragora, you told me about that, I think, and I can't remember. Can you give me a reminder of what it's about? Okay, it actually doesn't make me walk through the woods this time. I dig that. Check what? Check something. There we go. Okay, do I just not get to check it now? There it is. Various sizes have been placed around the shrine. White faces with faint smiles gaze out from the dirty kimonos and black hair. Like Hollow Knight, but the medieval Gothic theme. Or, okay. Yes, I remember now. Okay. Medieval Ori Knight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay away from those games for a while. Doing those two kind of close together like that was frustrating. That was exhausting. Good games, but I'm just not good at that kind of platforming. You know, all of those spike pits that you have to jump through just right. Those drove me up the wall. They really do. Played The Quarry. I watched Redder play it. It looks good. I want to play it at some point. It was more combat oriented, much less jumping around. I'll have to keep it in mind. If I can't get the emulators running, then I'm back to very limited games to play. There's a demo in Steam. You know, I do have a demo day coming up. Like a week and a half I got left in this month, so I got to do that at some point in the near future.
Don't talk to me. I'm not supposed to talk to the living.
Yeah, you're talking to the living.
A man at last. You are a man, are you not?
I'm a girl.
Liar.
Well, now she's just being confrontational.
I see. In that case,
Snow very white.
let us play. This is an effigy of you. No. I'll make you into an effigy.
Okay, we were talking a little bit last night about how the ghosts in this game don't seem bad. That one's starting to seem a little evil. Okay, so all four. All four of the ghosts that we just saw, I thought got exorcised last night. I apparently was wrong. Yeah, did you see the last hour or so last night, Nitro? Or I think you had left by that point. Yeah, I think you'd left by that point. Yeah, the white-haired little girl and the 3 kids that he just saw, we fought and exercised last night. Last 30 minutes or so. Oh, yeah, you came back. Yeah, I think you missed that fight, though. Yeah. I guess they're back. Imagine that, we didn't kill the dead. Better mechanics than last game. They are, yeah, they're a lot more a lot smoother, I think. And like I said, I did turn down the sensitivity on Bendy because I was having trouble aiming at items, which probably didn't help, but your attacks were still very slow. So I still just didn't really like it. I'm going to reach this womb cavern through there. Yes, you can. We're going to find Rui first, though, huh? Okay. We don't think she's down there. Okay, we learned last night that this water is not as deep as it looks at first. My God, man, could you go any slower? God, that looked like it's standing right in front of me for a second. One of the things that I kind of don't like about this game is it has some things that are very well marked, like these items, and then other stuff that's kind of not. I wish they were consistent about that. Like, when we looked underneath that shrine at the stairs going down, there was no indication of that, really. Then you have like this room where items you can pick up or have a flashlight of their own. And I guess I'm just not a big fan of that sort of thing. And Bendy did that too. presence. Move someplace else. Can't make out the children clearly, but I think my late daughter is one of them. That'd be unpleasant. Last night I felt like I was being watched. Woke to find a white-haired girl staring at me. Wonder who he was seeing. Your daughter is playing with the doll you fixed. After that, she disappeared. His eyes like she could see everything. She even seemed to answer the very question that was on my mind. I need to find this little girl because I have questions on my mind, and if she has the answers, I would like to know. I think this is the way I came down here. Would you wander around in a flooded basement full of dolls like this? Wait a minute. That's why I turned around. That's a dead end. Where's the other? Not your thing? Totally understand. I would need some potent motivation myself. Wait, is that the other doorway over here? There it is. Alright, get out of the water and walk a little more like a normal speed. And that'd be a creepy sound to hear coming out of the woods in the middle of the night. That laugh is funny, you think? I don't know. Sounds creepy to me. Like, you see what I'm talking about? Having to be lined up exactly right for some of these prompts. me check whatever the check. You know, it's probably just saying, hey, there's a doll on the shelf or something anyway. Screw it. Moving on. If you laugh like that, your intimidation level drops to toddler level. Yeah. Not very... That's new. I'm guessing I can't get over there. Okay, that's creepy. The talking doll. I've noticed that, yeah. It like has to load a whole thing rather than just have the character do it then and there, just an animation. It's a whole separate like file. You're right, it's a small cutscene. I kind of feel like that maybe slows things down a little bit. And I want to say this was released in 2017. So I don't know why they did that. I don't imagine it was necessary from a technical standpoint. Okay, are you in here? A lot of the check things and look under here is exactly the same as before. Some of the doors that were being held open by a powerful force are now openable, though. So that's different. And this is that bridge. Going to where we were. Yep. Another camera. Guess not. What the fuck does the arrow want me looking at? Because I just did this check thing. Yeah, that. And it's like avoiding me. Okay, there it is. Pile of dusty paper lamps and boxes. But it still wasn't the thing that it wanted me to do. Maybe look around while checking? I don't think I can. Yeah, when you're doing that, it's locked. Well, I suppose if it was important, it would give it its own flashlight, like the items. Yeah, that's a gripe about this game that I have as well. It's like it wants to give you a hint, but only half of a hint. Yep, same thing. Today's dream was stifling. Nights from men carrying burning flames. From men carrying burning flames. Just the flames? There wasn't something that was on fire? They were carrying the flames themselves? That's kind of impressive. Very huge reliquary. I need to look up what the word reliquary specifically means. A receptacle such as a coffer or shrine for keeping or displaying sacred relics. Kind of what I thought. A small box or casket, and relics are kept. Okay. And they carried a huge reliquary underground, burying it when no one would ever find it. That white-haired girl was sleeping inside the box. And they buried it? That's an awful way to go. No wonder she turned to evil. I feel like I'm going in circles. And I think I've been here in the game too. we go this direction now? I guess not. Not real sure which way to go here. I think I looked over the entire place. And the room full of parts. I heard that last time I was in here. No. I already went and looked for you. She is trolling. Oh. Which way can I go? I did come from this direction, didn't I? Aha! I need to remember to use the camera once in a while. Sometimes, not always. But since nothing else is really happening right now and I can't quite figure out what I'm supposed to do, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. So let's go check another couple of areas. Recheck another couple areas. As I always have nighttime because that's when ghosts come out. Those are nocturnal for the most part, I think, yeah. Okay, so it's not every room where there's a voice. I'm not sure how this is helping me find my assistant. I mean, she's not here. We've looked everywhere. The girl, yes. The assistant. Yeah, I'm definitely going in circles. Okay, where the hell was that room where I had the two arrows? I wasn't sure what it was. Hey, Inferno, how are you? I thought it was the parts room, but I didn't see him. Looking around didn't seem to have gotten me anything. Oh, damn it, man. I'm still so tired. I'm going to be sitting on a 12-hour stream later, too. Do doors close behind us? That way when they spawn an enemy in there, it makes it harder for you to maneuver. I guess. I don't know, because that happened several times. Yeah, I could have sworn there was 2 arrows in here. You already know what that is. Nothing. There's one. I couldn't see it from my perspective before. I pushed the wrong button. Oh. Damn. Get out of the camera. Likely ban evader. By bot ban evader. so now what? Ah, damn it. Pause due to scroll. Better. I don't want it to be paused due to scroll, because if you guys keep talking to me, I want to be able to see it. So now what? Now where do I go? What do I do? Asking the same questions in games as I ask in real life. Oh, there's one in this closet, I think, too, that I couldn't find. It must have wanted me to find with the camera. Right underneath me. Watch this. Look at that. I finally figured out, and I'm like 3 pixels off of being able to get it. Bots have more creative names than you. I didn't even really look what it was. Unfair Dissonance OJ. I mean, dissonance could be cool. Unfair could be cool if you use it. OJ, I mean, unless you got acquitted for murder or made from citrus fruit, I don't.
Rui,
Ah, yes.
You really came for me.
That's right. You can bring things from one side
you all right?
to the other with the camera. We were talking about creative names in... Man, I can't remember if that was Marvels or PUBG. I want to say Marvels. Creative names. And someone pointed out, I think it was Redder, pointed out, oh, you can turn that off for streaming. And I was like, why on earth would I do that, though? These are awesome. Fair, you made that name in 2015 when you were 12? 86, so it's not your birth year. Do you mind saying what it means then? Since you brought it up, I assume you're okay with it. I want to ask 2 personal questions. There's an entrance to a cave. Yes. Are we going back there? All right. Hey, Fabsy, how are you? Nitro part is you. Okay, so the 80086. That means something else. No, I don't want to go through the basement. Takes too long. Oh, 86 is random. Okay. Unfortunate. Why is that unfortunate? Nothing wrong with that. My name doesn't exactly have any kind of deep meaning. Okay, this is where I was looking for. Wait, that's the wrong way, though. Ooh. Was that fire? Ah, darn it. Alright, where's he at? Oh, wait, his has the burst mode. I need to use that. Except it's not working. Shit. Is that just one type of film I can do that with? Damn it. Which film is it that I can do the burst mode? It's so aggravating. Okay, I guess I just don't get burst mode anymore. I don't understand that, but whatever. Okay, let's see. Stick with it because you're sentimental like that. 2002, almost 2003. Yeah, younger dude. Almost a decade older than you. That's alright. 81. That's when I was born. Yeah, I'm not looking at it. I know it's just going to tell me there's dolls in the water. I don't care too much about who was born when. If you're cool, you're cool. That's all I give a shit about.
You found me.
You're the girl.
You didn't keep it with you. My token. Did you lose it? But our promise.
I've lost a lot of things.
Ren.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that's what the 86 meant, but... Or it's what it might mean. I kind of don't really assume that I know for sure what anything means, but... I figured it was a possibility, at least.
Thanks. You know, I've been waiting
This guy walks so slow in water.
for someone to choose me. I've been waiting so long for you.
What are you talking about?
It's not important. I understand now.
Well, I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, this Rui's a weird chick.
The girl. She's been waiting too. For the person with her token.
Huh?
So you say you get more respect like that? You have the opposite luck of me and Rodney Dangerfield then. September songs, made in 2002. Born in September. Until you get no respect. September song. What's September song? I don't... I imagine there's a lot of songs about September that I don't know. Hey, Ulfrin. Maiden and Blackwater work for a military contractor by any chance? Last I knew, they were called Z. Spelled XE, which is really stupid. But yeah, I did think the same thing. I thought of the Blackwater PMC. Get another picture, come on. Well, oops. I don't know how I did that. Dang it. Can I not move away? Well, because I'm on the D-pad again. That's part of the problem. Ooh, hello. Why don't you... if I could reload the film. Let's use a little more power. Go to 14. Alright, she's gone. Half the stores on Amazon, same people, different name each month. I try not to do a whole lot of Amazon shopping. Kind of picky. If it's something I just can't find anywhere else, maybe. I'll actually go to local big city and shop around in person before I go to Amazon, if at all possible. September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Not too familiar with Earth, Wind, and Fire, to be honest. Just not really my kind of noise. I show control at some point. Yeah, you were telling me a little bit about your controller setup last night. Gotta go for now. Okay, yeah, thanks for swinging in, Nitro. Stay safe, and we'll see you later. Usually just repair. I don't know enough about electronics to really trust myself to repair a controller. Not without doing a little bit of research first. It's probably easier than I'm thinking it is, but still, I want to be careful with my shit. Switch Pro. I absolutely need a controller, like PS2 stuff. Yeah, you were telling me that's one of the things you mentioned last night was you like the Switch controller. iFixit, super helpful site for repair. Big variety of stuff. Because I actually kind of could use a little bit of input. I have a dishwasher. Well, technically I have two dishwashers, but one went to college a few years ago. So I want to get the other one working again. I need to look at what it's doing. 12 solder points per analog stick. Modern analog control. Okay, well, I'd need to get a soldering iron then. I found that I was pretty decent at soldering electronics when I took a little class in high school, though. Just everything, appliances, computers, games, you need. I'll have to look into it. iFixit. I want to know bad enough I'm going to put it into a search and keep track of it. Thank you. I'll be looking into that later. Comparison models of PS3 controller without soldering because the sticks fit into sockets. That's handy. I didn't even look at the thing I just took a picture of because I was talking. I was yapping. Alright, how do I look at it? It doesn't tell me much about it, does it? Was I given an objective or something that I didn't see? Guess I'm supposed to. Very nice toolkits too. For they sell them, I assume you mean? Or is it linked to somewhere else? Data be in the files you can look through. These files? Items and records. Tokens, cutscenes, notes. Built for PC and electronic repair. Neat. Yeah, I don't have any tiny little tools like that. All my tools are cars and equipment. It's a letter token. Depending on what I missed. Alright, well, I'm not sure. Because the go here and follow this ghost thing just leads me behind that door that it tells me I can't open. So I'm not sure if I need to find another way around. Okay, yeah, it leads me back in here. Does the map show other ways around? No, hasn't been. Because I think this is the door right here. So it shows him walking through that area. Yeah. And they're behind the door. So did I miss something in here? Ah, here we go. Quit dodging me. There, I finally got a successful dodge in. expertise working with a very tiny tool. Mini box like this IRL. I'm sure somebody does. Use them as totes. Homely undead don't pop out. They do make plastic totes that open like that. I mean, they don't look at all like that, but it's just want their picture taken for Instagram. Who uses Instagram? Wait, is there something else I need to look at? I don't use it. I have one. I have a couple. My personal one I haven't been on at all in months. And I suppose I haven't been on either one of them in months. I've used the one for this channel, the same name, but I haven't updated it at all in months. I kind of poked around on it a couple of times. Liked a couple of things, but I need to start using it again because I have it, and if it helps a little, it's probably worth it. I don't think I ever made an Instagram. I think Instagram was pretty popular for a while, but it's kind of fallen out of favor. I don't think it gets used as much anymore. And I just got a handy dandy key with a handy dandy door right here. After all that, I don't even get a cutscene of the door opening. I get a cutscene of every other door opening.
It's the failed house.
Is someone there?
Let's go in.
Don't seem to ever be able to let go of the button to dodge that fast enough. Bad touch arm? Yeah. It's gotten me a couple of times. Never done any damage or anything, but I've never been able to dodge it. Okay, saw an arrow just as the GD door closed. All right. Did it want me to get this item here that it won't let me get? Give me the prompt. Hey, place still has power. I think the water you are, the more likely those hands come out. Well, it's only happened a couple of times. 3 times, I think. Aside from the first time, I think was scripted. Yeah, it's not the right button. Oh, I only have 3 of them, though. Didn't you say you never used them yourself? Don't think you did? Yeah. I mean, those hands seem easy enough to get away from. Some of these sounds they make sound strangely robotic for human ghosts. Ghost timing, I never felt like I couldn't beat them. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I haven't died yet in the game, so I guess I'm doing okay as far as that goes. More likely to get ghosts attacking, though. Well, actually, that reminds me. Quit pulling up the map. Not everything is underneath the menu. That kind of irritates me. Update the camera. Upgrades. Oh, I can't do that one. Wait, do I not have enough points for any of these? Why do they make the points so high? Alright. Suppose if that's all I can do. Spent them on Yuri's camera. I did spend a bunch of points on her camera. Suppose I thought they were separate cameras and would have separate characters and cameras would have their own points. Or I just didn't think about it. I probably just didn't think about it. There was a paranormal researcher who would film static on a TV for hours, and then he'd look through that film frame by frame, seeing if anything popped up. He had a theory that the static would reveal something paranormal. Once your shared cameras aren't. Yeah, that seems kind of dumb to me. It seems how much Yuri will do a lot of the bigger fights. Yeah, we do seem to play as Yuri quite a bit more, so that kind of makes sense. We'll probably prioritize upgrading her shit. Yuri's the main character, yeah. Believe in anything paranormal? I believe in quite a bit paranormal. The paranormal, extraterrestrials, cryptids. I think there's a lot of that there is something to, whether it is what we've been assuming it is, whether that's what the story is, that's debatable. Case to case. Yeah, I think there's a lot of that stuff that there is something going to. A lot of people just shrug and go, no, it's all fake. I don't believe that. I think there's a middle ground where the truth is. Hello.
You're too late. I'm all ready.
Kazuya?
Really? Is that him? This is just like that picture you were looking at.
Kazuya.
So you mean you saw the Phoenix lights? I can't remember. There's been so many lights in that area. I can't remember specifically which one. Was this the V shape or the thing going over the lights over the mountains? course, the V shape. There's been a lot of V shapes too. Lights over the mountains. Okay, give me 1 sec. I feel like I gotta go blow my snout real quick. I'm going to go do that real quick. I suppose you don't need a BRB. It's going to be like 3 seconds. Alright, sorry about that. I saw a video that I feel kind of debunked that. Yes, and that's what I believe they were. I believe they were flares. And the reason I believe that is, I forget the show, I think it was one of those Fox specials. They took an image of the mountain in that video and they like locked the two together, because the video moves around like this a lot, and you've seen videos like that where the black bars around the edge are moving around but the subject is right where they are, like behind the mountain range. Yeah, you know the exact thing that I'm talking about. Yes, they lined them up, and in the photo as they got to where the mountain would be, they disappeared one by one. Yeah. So that, I don't think there was anything extraterrestrial or unusual about that. That one I don't believe. I just knew the military was doing some kind of exercise. Yes, yes. Area 51 is another interesting one. If there is any extraterrestrial artifacts that the U.S. government and military is keeping, that's one of the places they would be, but I don't think that that's all it is. I believe that it absolutely is, developing things like the U-2 and the SR-71, SR-72. I think, yeah, it's pretty much just advanced but very earth-based technology. And don't Naruto run the place, guys. B2. You mean F-117 or B-117? I don't remember B-117, but yeah, they all came out of there. It's stealth technology and advanced whatever. Probably not even all aerospace, but yeah. But no, there's a lot of that stuff that I do believe there's something to. There is a very famous photo from the Amityville Horror House of, the Warrens. I believe they were the researchers that did this. Might have been someone else, but they had cameras set up that were taking pictures like on a timer, and it ran all night. No one was inside the house. They sat outside and watched it. No one was in there, and all of the pictures show nothing except for one, which shows a little boy peeking out from behind one of the doors. And the resemblance between him and one of the boys that was murdered in that house is uncanny. It's like doppelganger. Like, it looks exactly like him. And I just find it very unlikely that a kid who happened to look like that at about the same age while that was going on would sneak into that house and contaminate that photo. I think it's too unlikely. I think there's something genuinely going on there. The sci-fi show that was on Ghost Hunters, they captured something in, I forget which prison it was, but it's something that looks like it either materializes in front of the camera and then moves away, or something that runs up and then goes back the other way. And there is something that looks like a shoe in there, so everyone goes, oh, you see the shoe, it's a person in a sheet. But what they don't pay attention to is what it doesn't do. If it's a person in a sheet, they're running up to it, stopping, turning around, and running away. But all it does is come up and run away. It doesn't decelerate to stop, take any time to turn, and then accelerate away. It's instantaneous, 180 degree going the other way. That is not a person in a sheet. Sorry. It's just flat out not. So, yeah, there's stuff going on in the world that we can't explain. And there are instances of it. There are very few. 90% or more of the evidence that you could find in the world, I'm not going to buy. If it can be debunked at all, then it should be. But do you think we like to think we know everything, but there's a lot more going on that we have no clue about? Exactly. Exactly, yes. 100% agree. Oh, hello. That was unexpected. Prick. What are you doing? Get out of here. I'm gonna take your picture. Get out of here. That startled me just a bit. Where are you at? Alright. Nope, I was right. Didn't see him until it was too late. Brother took a bunch of photos in a cemetery. Most had nothing, but one was completely full of some creepy stuff. That'd be cool. 2000 digital camera, just wasn't smart enough to know how to fake something. That's funny the way you put that. Yeah, my brother, he's not smart enough to fake this stuff, so this is... oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this is an odd one. Held message for reason misogyny. The phrase is looked like a brunette woman. Where's the misogyny in the phrase looked like a brunette woman? I don't understand that. So I'm going to allow that. Sorry about that, Ulfred. Automod is weird sometimes. Reminds me of a photo I took at grandparents' house. Right after digital cameras came out, up on the wall about 3 meters up was a face that looked like your grandmother. Grandfather. I don't know why I said grandmother. His reaction was, "That's me." That's unusual. Well, it was the entire phrase "looked like a brunette woman" that was highlighted, so I don't know. I don't know why that is. That was weird. Wider than... I didn't even read the whole thing, sorry. Mouth open wider than people can open them, like screaming. It was a skeleton with a loaded rib cage. That's interesting. Sounds kind of cool. Okay, I might use this stuff to dry off. Alright. What am I hung up on? Oh, it's a dead end. The door. And I'm out of this film. Where'd he go? What? These tight corridors, this is getting a little old. That's not the right. All right. Hey, Azrael. How are you? Okay, it's giving me another arrow. I'm not. Hmm. What you got going on this morning, Azrael? Tablets and a Buddha statue. Okay. Hey, did I get that one? I don't think I did. Why is it all white? I guess I didn't get it. Alright. I was trying to get both of the circles in the shot. Waters of the mountain are beautiful. A large volume of water flows from a lake at the summit, enveloping the mountain in mist. Water covers everything. It's the source of this mountain's beauty as well as its sense of mystery. People die a proper death. Being considered a spiritual spot and the subject of much worship, making it a righteous destination for those seeking death. cassette. I kind of dig this old tech. Is this set like in the late 90s? Because it came out, I think, in 2017. And I would think if it was set in 2017, the technology would be a bit different. This house has been abandoned for decades. So, fair point. Makes sense. Remember using cassettes too. I was using them in like 2008. Okay, so I guess this is just a house where we're going to get attacked a lot. Being dried off didn't matter. I like that we just walk up to a dresser and open a drawer. Like a random drawer. Alright, where else do we need to go? I got to talking about it earlier, but I didn't actually try it. So it's giving me an arrow here. Got him that time. I want to say it gave me one here too. A little arrow. Did I find it? Or is this a different room? Maybe I found it. Upstairs again some more. Here we go. Surviving records indicate a determination to use photography to capture the soul. These strange, captivating photographs. I've come to believe he had some degree of success in doing so. A friend of mine used to call cameras lonely boxes. Not sure if that's how the subject appears, trapped alone in a dark box and viewed through the viewfinder, or that looking through the viewfinder meant peering out through the dark all alone. Oh shit, there's a whole area here that I missed before. Rather than returning people to the water upon death, ritual involved placing so-called pillars in special reliquaries and sending them into the water while still alive. Yuck. Sure, may become such pillars. Take on the memories of the dying and thereafter return to water themselves. But her seemed somehow unnatural. Was it a ghost? Murdered here. Well, the guy dumped him in the river, so yeah. Perhaps they did return to the water. I may not stream so late ever again. Well, maybe special occasions. We do have a couple of special occasions coming up in a couple of months. That was the end of that, right? There wasn't more? There was more. Kami's both revered and feared. To qualify, that is the dying to enter. Records from the shrine's final year list one individual who is able to leave the mountain alive. Kumahiko Aso. After taking his post-mortem photographs, seems he was invited to the mountain to photograph the maidens. I have heard his research into the hereafter allowed him to develop a special camera. If I could see these photos of the shrine maidens taken with a special camera, I'm certain I could come closer to unraveling the mysteries of Mount Hikami. When invited to the mountain, it is said he was allowed into a house visit only by a select few individuals. If I were invited to the mountain, would I be able to reach his place too? I truly wish I could. Yeah, it looks like it's getting a bit foggy in here. This was held shut. Is it still held shut? No, the lock is broken. That was the problem. I wonder if I can go explore the attic at all. No. It did say something about we should leave because the mist is coming into the building. So let's head out of here. Now it's... Was that the door we came in? Yeah, this is just a house where you get attacked a lot. Drying me off didn't do anything. Prick jumped over the railing to come after me.
I made it. At last. She's waiting for me inside this house. I must hurry.
You came for me. Will you end yourself with me? After all this time.
Not for you, no. Oh, I just noticed how low my health's getting. Wait, I was trying to find a photo on a small path lined with spider lilies. I don't know what a spider lily is, but I don't like it. Wilderness unpassable. Postmortem photographs can only describe it as being beautiful. And beauty and sadness unlike others I've seen. To death, I must go to that place. My heart has been captivated. And which way did I come in? They made both sides of the room look the same. Dang it. Trying to get some space away from the damn box being in my way. How much health did that cost me? About half. And it is not the way we came. I think I opened this door before. No, I did. This is the way out. Okay. Dang it. Oh, I'm out of this freaking... Dang it. Alright, my health is in better shape than I thought it was. I thought I was taking a lot more damage than that. Where the hell did this thing come from anyway? one had its creepy moments, don't you think? Forest Station. That place doesn't look familiar. Have we not been here yet?
Was that the folklorist?
I guess so.
Just what is going on in this mountain?
I'm not sure.
Is Mr. Sakaki here on the mountain too? Just like the folklorist.
Enough.
Might as well use the cable car. I want cable car. I've just been wandering around in the woods. There's a cable car here I could use to get away. Okay, this place looks abandoned as shit. How safe is this cable car, really? Yeah, that thing doesn't look safe. We set out to find the folklorist's house, relying on clues from a video recording. So past the shattered walls, my hair girl from Ren's dreams appeared. She asked why he didn't bring her token, then vanished. Sounds like a chick. Why didn't you do this? And poof. No explanation. Escape the house only to see it vanish in a thick veil of mist. Got a B. Not bad. Can't complain about that, huh? Haruko trapped underground in a reliquary. Brought her back. Wait, did I click the wrong thing? That sounds familiar. No. I'm going to check something. See for an update on something. Oh, my mouse is stuck in the damn window. Being brought back from the mountain, Haruka disappeared again. Seemed to be led away by the ghost of her friend Fuyuki. Fuyuhi, no K. He recalls one more open case from Soka's file, a missing girl named Miyu Hinasaki. Dramatic comedy search of her mother. So, here's something I haven't asked. Everyone had breakfast this morning, right? What did we have? Anything interesting or particularly good? Okay, not seeing any update yet. eat breakfast unless it's a race day. Do you still race? So do you not eat breakfast or no? I had coffee for breakfast. Tommy lurked for work for breakfast. Ran out of cereal, so I had to make a sandwich. What kind of sandwich? AX. That's what I thought. Go to the right. Cereal and some coffee. One of the two gave you heartburn. That sucks. I get heartburn sometimes too. Well, technically it's heartburn. I don't feel it in here. I feel it in my throat. But it's same cause. Making prone to heartburn too. Your water? How's your water do it? I don't think water has ever done that to me. Swinging by some bike shops for the next 2 weeks and seeing who's willing to do a deal on a new bike. That'd be cool. Got something in mind you're wanting? Got a couple of them. Here we go. Let's do some damage to both of them. That's what we want to do. Hey, they're synchronized. Water used in mineralization stage boosts the pH, making it alkaline. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that happening. And the most recent, Stark Varg. Fully electric. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, I hope you make a good deal on at least one of them. I know you enjoy that shit, so I hope you get out and enjoy it some. You want to get in on some fully electric stuff too, huh? I've seen a few of them. 3K in rebates, not bad. Not bad at all. What do they run like normal pricing? Really? I can't get that from here? Really? highway speeds pretty easy. I bet. Customizing the battery pack and even a power. Power to those wheels. Yeah, they don't sound too complicated. It's all about power management and storage. But I mean the hardware. I mean I've seen where some of the hardware can just really get you moving. I mean, I think one of the things that Teslas are kind of famous for is that they got a pretty good amount to get my ass moving. $13,900. With $3K in rebates, that's significant. And you're talking about building one of your own, Ulfrin? Yeah, that sounds like it'd be an interesting project. Use some battery and just piece it together. Groovy. That sounds like something I would do on my own if I could, just because. It sounds like a neat project. Different 2024. I'm talking about the dealer cost. That doesn't sound like a too bad thing, though. I mean, that's not bad at all, really. Unless you mean that it would cost you more in the long run. Like, comparing that to the rebate, you'd be paying more. Pothole, hard kick to the taint. Ouch. You know, oddly enough, taint didn't... Well, of course, taint has a couple of different words, but that did not get auto-modded. Like I said, auto-mod's weird sometimes. Wait, is it 8 months ago and you're still having pain from it? I hate to say, you might have an actual thing to get injured yourself there. Cost is $6,500 MSRP. Dude, that sounds like the way to go. I mean, price-wise, if the performance is pretty much the same, you can probably do that. If you can do another over 50 over MSRP. Oh, you are getting it looked into. Okay, cool. Yeah, good. I'd be a little concerned. would you get on a cable car that looked like that in a building that was abandoned like that and start pushing buttons to make it work? I'm not sure I would. Mine is you're not wasting your time on anything with pedals. Seats. Ah, that makes sense. I understand why that would be. Spend $6K on maintenance. Ouch. Is that for any of them? I assume you're not still talking about the 24 one. What kind of maintenance do these things typically need? I don't even know. Aside from the obvious, some lubrication, certain care for the batteries. Good chance and build electric skateboard. Yeah, I think that's happened more this stream than it did the entirety of last stream. That's interesting. Strange. Any gas power, the same? Okay. Aside from like oil changes. Electric skateboard's going over 60. Jeez. Heavy speeds on a plank of wood. Yeah. Speed doesn't generally make me nervous or concerned, but that would do it for me. I don't know, maybe it's a kind of irrational, but that would make me nervous, yes. Unicycles do highway speeds. Just Jesus. And these are things that you ride or have ridden, or you're just aware of them? Okay, that looks like everything in here. Plate of some, a lot of the tech reduces the skill needed. Unicycles balance themselves. Probably gyroscopes or something. Actually, no, they probably had whatever it is in cell phones. Those aren't gyroscopes. I don't know what those are. I think I've heard the term, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know what they call them. Apply torque in either direction to stay upright. What about side to side, though? It's a wide tire. All right. Really? There's an invisible wall right here? Look at this. Oh, proceed. Okay. On the top extreme on your bike maintenance. Like it fails. It's almost guaranteed hospital trip. Good point. Yes. Very. Oh. Where's this other one? God. I have nowhere to go. I'm backed up against an invisible wall while I'm fighting these dead clansmen. Who don't seem to get knocked back very easy. Get rid of that thing. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. So I can't run away. Dodging is hit and miss. How many? How many of these things are there? They don't seem to be getting knocked back. Okay, this fight's kind of bullshit. I can't move anywhere. Okay, there. Finally, there's some room. Sort of. I'm up against a wall again. No, there we go. We're moving again. Wow, really? They gone? I think... Okay, they just poofed. It's alright, I'll take it. Ah, damn it. Get out of the camera. Oh, center mass of the meal works as a gyroscope. Instrument maintenance. Do those over every 3 to 4 hours. 3 or 4 hours, huh? Air filters every time the bike starts. 10 on hand and swap all times. Jeez, that is a lot of maintenance. Lean motorcycle so close to the ground. They'll pop back up. I didn't know they did that. I don't ride motorcycles, so I don't know what they're like to ride. Suspension gets rebuilt every 20 hours. All bushing and bearings replaced at least once a year. Make sure everything's good and clean. 4-cylinder. Ain't having to do maintenance on. 5 hours and the oil breaks down so bad you feel not fully disengaging. I didn't know they would need that much maintenance for what you're doing. Clutch oil? Okay. It's a lot of work. I can see how it ends up being that much not quick. Oh, I lost a lot of health. Yeah, that fight was kind of bullshit. Very little room to maneuver. 2 of them coming at you. I couldn't seem to dodge worth a shit. Probably because there was nowhere for her to go. And you ride them fairly hard. You get your use out of them, right? Get rid of those. Man, this is not an easy chapter. Jeez. I will glance into your soul. My proctologist said something similar once. Is that what the ghost was saying to me? Sounded like something about the soul, but... I think your proctologist might have been looking a little too deep. Start singing the Lion King song. Don't know... Oh, can you feel the glove? Okay, I think I know the song you mean. I've never seen The Lion King, so I wasn't sure if I was going to get the reference when I first saw that part. Out here in the middle of the woods, and somebody still stole the TV off the stand. Look at that. Once or twice. Beaten the game 30 times. Never played the game. Yeah, Disney in general just doesn't really interest me. Yeah, I see people make a lot of references to a lot of Disney movies that I've never seen, and I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, I've learned a few of them over the years, but people still confuse me. Oh, it's like that time that, Jasmine had to go to the water park. What? They're like, yeah, when she went to the water park. I'm like, okay, I don't understand. So it's a hard game. It takes about 25 minutes from start to finish. Glad I noticed that. I wouldn't say that the length it takes to beat a game really indicates difficulty. The original Ghosts and Goblins can be beat in 20 minutes. but it's one of those legendarily difficult games. Something just occurred to me. Does this game, like, I've seen it saying save. If I had to quit right now, how would I save? How far back would I go? A few people through the game, giving a few tips here and there so they could beat it too. Press start. Well, my start button's different. Do you mean the main menu? Might only be able to save between chapters. That did not occur to me. 130. Okay. So how much longer is this chapter? Do you happen to know? Or when is the next time it will save for me? That didn't work. I have no idea which number this is. Because I do intend on raiding out today, but I don't know what time we're going to need to do that. I checked a few minutes ago for an update and didn't see one, so I don't think it's going to be super quick, but I'll switch over to a time-killing game for a little bit. Next time, if I see a save here in the next little bit. Because I don't want to be 30 minutes into something that I can't save and then need to go. Okay, did I just walk in a circle? I did not walk in a circle yet. Looks like we might be going that way, though. Okay, I can make out the word glance, and then it shows you all of the text. Okay. Maiden glance allows her to see the hearts of those returning to the water. And think their pain, their sins, and all their secrets to ease their passing. Their hearts are full, made into pillars, and put in a box and put in a river. This is Yuri, is her name? tiny little room. Can't maneuver. Give her one more, and then we'll switch to something a little less potent. Hopefully I knocked her down. Okay, good deal. One more item, which is film, thank God. Hopefully it's something good. Watch this, it's going to be the film that I have an infinite amount of. No, 61, 25, that's not bad. Door is now unlocked. Have I been to this door? I have. That's the big circle. Might be getting close to a save or end of the chapter. Yeah, I suppose it don't matter. Never mind. This looks interesting. Looks like a huge box. The lid has been made into a door. These look like holding cells for prisoners. That's odd. Probably not what you typically find in a shrine. Good, I need that. Running low. This other door was locked. It's held by a powerful force, not locked. I think that's all there is down here. 15 minutes out from the end of the chapter, depending on how lost I get. You're figuring this channel out. Playthrough experience of every survival horror game. Well, I do get lost a lot. Get lost and confused. The start streaming button has a way of making you a skosh dumber, and it has a little bit more pronounced effect on me than others. Okay, so that's the way out. We don't want to leave. If someone pops up and says anything about a title change, go ahead and start putting tips to get me through it in chat. Help me out, because that's the update that we're looking for the streamer that we're going to raid. Where's the follow go saying to go to? I haven't done that in a while. I've just kind of been exploring. That's not telling me to go anywhere. Actually, maybe that's why I haven't done it in a while. Okay, I wasn't doing it a minute ago, a second ago. It doesn't do it in doorways. Okay, lesson learned. You thinking about pressing that button yourself? Really? What would you want to do? Have I not been through this? I haven't been. Wait. I have been through this door. Did I just miss something in here? Pools, hot tubs, and beaches category. I want to help you, but I might not. I don't know that I want to watch that stream. Going to be honest with you, Fabsy. Hey, Sanguinoth, how are you? Go through this door, yes, okay. Okay, that wasn't very helpful. Wish you had a hot tub. They are very nice. I have been in a couple. Okay, so I went the right way. Unless this is a different downstairs. This is a different downstairs, okay. So for a sauna. So you do new construction and turn one of the closets into a sauna. Neat. I prefer hot tub myself. I was in a sauna once and it was not as nice for me. I prefer the hot tub rather than a sauna. I mean, I'll do a sauna if that's what I could do. Have both, yeah. Kind of the same. Place has a bath and never used it. A bathtub. I don't take baths anymore these days. I'll just stand under the shower head, enjoy a nice dry sauna or humid one. I guess I don't know what the difference is. Wait. Didn't it just tell me to come this way? Okay. Why is it when I'm on the other side of the door, it tells me to come in here? When I come in here, it tells me to go out there. I am in the correct room. I mean, I was about to start exploring it anyway, since the game doesn't know what it's talking about, apparently. Why is it telling me to leave? That's what it sounds like. Dry sauna is pure heat. High moisture content. Okay, so a dry sauna is just a hot room. I thought the definition of sauna was with the steam. That's what I've always thought of a sauna as. So I didn't know they had them without that. Last animation is the one on the other side of the door leading in. Lame. But okay. Damn it. No, I was trying to push A. Not that it worked. Laugh sounds like Barney Rubble. Am I not remembering Barney Rubble? I guess I'm not remembering what Barney Rubble's laugh sounds like. Slightly different from the run Haruka was trapped in. Could Miyu be inside? Alright, Cam is reacting, so we know that means to do this thing. That. Light pouring down from the ceiling. Saving right there. I saw it. All right. So let's switch to time killing game. Because I don't imagine we have a whole lot of time left. We might. Could be over an hour. I don't know. But we're right at 3 hours. And I really do want to raid today. I really do want to give this person a raid. Try to help out. So, interesting. We'll close it out the right way. If I can. I don't see a way to do that, though. Just close it. It'll be fine. All right. So... We don't need more. Ulfrin, are you familiar with the game called Crash Team Racing? What do you think of it? Of course, I do need to go take a break for a few moments. Haven't played the racing stages in Crash 3. Okay, I'm going to put you on a BRB while I go take a break for a few minutes here. And I'll fire it up, and we'll do that for a bit. Just to kind of kill time. So, I'll be back shortly. Sorry about this. I'm going to put you in emote only because I don't think I have one of my mods here with me. If one of my mods does show up, they can take it out, and you guys can chat a little more. Hope you understand. I'll explain when I get back. Sorry. Oh, did I forget to mute? I forgot to mute. I just sat down and saw your emotes, Azrael. Where the hell is my damn... There it is. All right. I'm trying to mess with Fabsy being stuck in emote only mode. So what the hell? Wait a minute, that's different. What the hell even is that? Hash. Does that... Properties, when did I even... Test pspgame.elf is the image path. Ezra, you know what this is? Here, I'll put you back on this. It doesn't look like it shows anything I can't show. Does this look at all familiar to you? You know what this is? Because I haven't downloaded anything else for Duck Station. None of this looks familiar to you? Oh, you were AFK for a while? Yeah. Yeah, Azrael's trying to troll you a little bit. By the way, Ulfrin, I assume you're still here hanging out. Put you in emote only because I had a couple of issues. Only one of them was really anything, but it kind of resonated with me. So if I don't have one of my mods here to kind of keep an eye on chat, I turn on emote only so nobody gets shit on or anything. So hope you understand. Hope and appreciate your patience. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if I should delete this. I don't know what the hell it is, and I don't remember downloading this. So, all right, you think it's safe? All right, cool. I can do that. Yes. Okay. Hidden memory cards. Delete. Boot. Be belligerent in emote only mode for next time. Okay. Yeah, screw it, who cares? I'll fiddle with it later. This is the right one. Okay. So, Crash Team Racing, kind of my goof-off game. Or that's kind of what it has become now, because I have plateaued at it, and I'm not really getting much better. But this is where I'm setting. Yes, X, Crash Time. I'm kind of thinking to do this for a little bit. Maybe try and do a double plat on something. What do we think? No, I just exited out of here. Leave me alone. Get away. I gotta remember the controls, too. I love that. Polar Pass. I got anything in Polar Pass. I got gold in Polar Pass. What do we think? Should I try and double plat something or attempt a new plat? If this is the one I think it is, I don't think I can plat on it. Just being honest. It's either this one or Blizzard Bluff. I can't remember. What do you think? Yeah, let's give it a couple of tries. Where's... Yes. Believe in whatever you set your mind to. Whether you believe you can or you can't. You're right. Oh, yeah, I remember struggling like shit in this one. That's not a great start. I missed the seal. I did not miss the seal. That time, I wish I'd have missed the seal. I didn't miss the seal in my heart the first time, was the joke I was about to make. I'm very glad to not have hit that seal. Alright. Not the direction I intended to go, but it works. Sweet. No! You fuck. Nope. That cost me. It's not like IRL driving in this. Running into things and crossing the street is bad? Yes. It slows you down. This was the direction I meant to go the first time. I haven't played this for a few days. I forget exactly how... everything, basically, about it. Oh, I missed the start button. Watch this be the game Blue wants to play today. Everyone's still going to be happy. Hey, somebody that knows how to play the game. We get to watch her now. Yay! I'm tired of watching Cass sit there in a dunce cap and run into walls and miss boxes. How many plats are you up to now, Azrael? Have you still been trying any? Who else is in the chat that's played this game, and how many plats have you got? Got it that time. There's only 2 of them there, not a big deal. We can still... Shite! Not sure if you have this in your PS1 library. Another PS1 kart racer, though. Something we might have heard of? Not disagreeing with anything I just said. You shouldn't, because I never say anything wrong. I'm always worth agreeing with, Fabsy. Thank you. 0 plats or sapphires, although you haven't played in a while either. We should fire it up. See how you do. Join the club. Everyone's doing it. Come on. I am absolutely peer pressuring you right now. Now... Still 5, haven't played any late. You're telling me I'm ahead of you? Azrael. You're letting me be ahead of you in something? That's race related? Racing adjacent? Come on. Probably have more relics overall at least. Oh, that was horrible. get those later. Not a big deal. Other game is called Speed Punks. Speed Freaks in other countries. Never heard of it myself. Haven't played the game in a long time. What have you been playing, man? Finals a little bit, I know. Or you've been gaming less since you toned back on the streaming. Is that where you were doing most of your gaming? I don't know how I did that, but I did. PUBG? Ah, yes, we gotta play that too. I don't know enough people that want to play it. My channel's too whittle. Thought I could miss him. Well, at some point again, it just takes a while to get used to controls. Yeah, I picked him back up, but it's only been like, when was the last time I played this? Like a week and a half ago, something like that. So, basically getting shot in the back of the head by me. PUBG. Did he do that? I watched the gameplay from the other night from streamed perspective. I watched a little bit of it after I showered last night, got caught up with when I was in the game. And I realized that when I heard, "Hey, fathead," that was a reference to me. I didn't know. I was like, who's she talking to? Watch the VOD later. Oh, she was talking to me. Okay, so don't do that next time. Oh, that's... I don't think I can get all of those. Shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get that one. Never mind. Called me fat. Yes, there was a part where we're all in the vehicle. I'm in front passenger, she's in rear passenger. I'm hanging out the window, aiming my gun, watching around. She's trying to do the same thing, and my head is the only thing she can see through the scope of her gun. And I didn't know. I kind of hear stream at the time. I was like, who's she calling fathead? Who's she aiming at? Boost too, sweet. Well. Alright, next time we'll try it again. Move! Thank you. I missed a freaking jump. Time for some memes. Catch Blue stream in the morning. Well, same thing like I told you last time. If you want to leave the tab open and give her a rate or give her a view, we'll raid here, unless she ends up being super, super, super late, which I doubt. 3:30, probably the latest. We'll stick around. So yeah, leave the tab open, and you'll probably be helping her out. And me. Make a joke about her head IRL. Keep quiet. Ah, come on. Everything about her is all petite and cute like. There ain't a bit of fat to be pointed at there. Yeah, cool. We both appreciate it, I'm sure. Big brain. I mean, big brain is one thing, but fat brain doesn't sound right. Ooh, don't go over. Oh, good night, by the way, family. Sleep well. I got to giving advice and forgot to say that. Okay, get 2 of them. Be efficient. Take a stab at it and miss. Move. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta learn that jump again. That was a mediocre launch. I've never managed to go to the left of it and miss. That's new. Finding a new way to mess up every day. Title change? Alright then. So as little as... Well, let's see. I think I've seen her go on as little as 15 minutes afterwards, and we won't go right away. We'll wait like 10, so not quite a half hour we'll be there at least. Could still be a little bit. Prepping something cool for us, I'm sure. Yes! Oh, I still need to get that one. Can't forget that, but I probably will. Oh! Oh, you didn't need to slow down. You have one more lap to get that, you putz. Is it my imagination, or like every Judas Priest song that I've heard, with the exception of Living After Midnight, which just isn't that great a song in general, to be honest. Let's be real here. They make great racing music. Like, this is about spy satellites, but it's a good racing tune. Don't you think? You know, I'm looking at my time now. I don't think I'm gonna get the plat. I think I might double gold, though. Get off the wall! As soon as I say that, I'm gonna do something good. I go and do stuff like that. Screw it. Ah, push the freaking logo button again. Where's my mouse? There. Okay. I still want to pop that button out. Oh my god, I thought I was going to miss that. I had the curse word already primed up in the back of my mouth. And I almost got to use it after all because of that freaking seal. Do something halfway decent and immediately follow it up by a cock-up. That's... Hey, it's never too late. Nurserus, how are ya? Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you. Probably not going to be here. Might not be here for too much longer, but it's good to see you. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. How you been? Didn't realize you weren't following. It's all right. Yeah, you're not a first-time chatter, so good to see you again. Yeah, we're kind of killing some time right now, and then we're going to do a big old awesome raid. Hope you stick around for that, because you will absolutely like where we go. If you like awesome people, cool people. I mean, if you're going to follow me, then you're going to do at least one more follow today, if you stick around. I can about promise you. Slick. Oh, you tried to come after me, but you missed. So what you been up to, nurse? Jump! Sweet. It's alright, there's only two of them there. Try for it. Don't get it, it's okay. Need to get it because I got it last time. The boost is good though. Oh my god, I tried to trim the corner just that much too close. Let's pop on Twitch, see if there's anyone to watch. Track has lots of good skips, not good enough for any of them. I'm probably not either. Man, I don't know of any off the top of my head. There's probably a lot of skips in this game that I don't know about, though. The only one that I think I know about is one on the hot air balloons up in Rapture. Or not Rapture. Columbia. Okay. Split the difference. That's okay. There's only two of them. You got 2 laps left. Oh, that, however, is... Skip the icebergs part entire. The part that I'm on now? Those icebergs? Icebergs. Which icebergs? Skip them entirely. Let's say we don't worry about finishing it this time, and we'll go back and we can see if we can find this skip, because you got my curiosity now. Alright, do you know whereabouts it is? Not the boost. Here, maybe? Reen probably knows. And that doesn't go through. Live, really? Oh, nice and quick. 24. So we'll head on over there in 10 to 12 minutes. Sound good? Alright, so Nurse, Ulfrin, any new lurkers? Stick around. Stick around. Don't leave us just yet. Thought he was coming for my ass. Okay, I think yeah, I can kind of see how that would be possible, but man, you're gonna need some good control. I struggle to keep, even just do the drift boosting is tough for me. Okay. Just slip right on past it. That's fine. And I feel like I just heard the Discord alert pop off. I got 2 alerts from it. Something else must have popped up on it. Oh, jumped over the bastard. Pretty hard to do that. I can't even do the barrier skip near the end. Yeah, there's a lot of skips in this game that I'm sure I just don't know about. I only know about a couple of them. I don't worry about them too much because I'm not good enough to utilize most of them. There's a couple of them that they kind of intend you to do that I struggle with. And there's Mewbot. Setting the vibration off on my phone. I should have known better. I've tried that before. Oh, I thought I would just miss him. No! Damn logo button. I didn't even get the jump somehow. I'm getting worse. Like before your very eyes, I'm getting way worse. always the way? Yeah. Yeah, there's a jump with boxes on it that they intend you to take on one of these other snow levels. I have not gotten it yet. There was a couple of times I was actually pretty good at that jump. There's a couple of streams where I got it like every time. You know, that launch does make a difference. A lot of speed to get it, yeah. Dang, I looked over. That was my fault. I saw movement, looked over at you. Oh, this is not a good run. Not a good run. Well, we might not even get double gold before we leave. Okay, we'll go this way first. It's another one of those things I don't know how I managed to do. Are you serious? I got the box and still missed the jump. Damn it. Okay, I've done that twice this stream, somehow. I really don't think I'd have done that until today. Slip between the wall and the box. That boost. It's alright. I don't know what the phone's going off about now. Oh, probably Twitch. It's actually early. It usually doesn't do it for at least another 45 minutes. One more try. Just one. We'll booger it up one more time. And then we're heading out of here. You stay away. All right, well, that was it. I said one more try, and that was it. Ah. Okay. It is what it is. So we're going to call it here. Get this raid fired up. You new guys, like I said, stick around for this. We're going to have a good time where we're going. Much better streamer. Much cooler person. A lot more wholesome. A lot more likable in general. Best streamer on the platform. I am happy to consider her part of my own community. I'm happy to consider myself part of her community. So come with me. This is not the right, not category, channels. This is a great place we're going. So stick around, give a follow, give a sub, and join in. But I do greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Thanks for the chatting. It means a lot to have you guys hanging out and being part of my community. Thank you very much for that. I legitimately appreciate it. Well, stick around for the raid, Fabsy. Be a number. So thank you for your support. Thank you for the encouragement. And silent lurkers as well. Hello to you guys. And I hope to see you all somewhere along the way. Stay safe.